B. You've probably noticed that everything feels more expensive lately. Your grocery bill keeps climbing. Eating out feels like a luxury. Even everyday items that used to be cheap now make you think twice. But here's what's interesting. Inflation has actually slowed down significantly from its peak in 2022. So why does your wallet still feel so much lighter? In this video, we're breaking down the real reasons everything feels more expensive. And it's not just inflation. Let's decode it. First, let's talk about what the official numbers say versus what you're actually experiencing. Yes, inflation has come down. We're no longer seeing those crazy 9% annual increases from 2022. As of early 2026, inflation is hovering around 3%. The Federal Reserve has declared victory. So why doesn't it feel that way? Here's what most people misunderstand about inflation. When inflation goes down, prices don't go down. They just rise more slowly. If milk cost $3 in 2020, jumped to $4.50 in 2022, and is now $5, that's lower inflation. But the milk still costs way more. Prices have increased cumulatively by over 20% since 2020. Lower inflation just means we've stopped digging the hole deeper as fast. We're still in the hole. Now, let's talk about shrinkflation. And this one makes people really angry. Shrinkflation is when companies reduce the size of a product but keep the price the same, paying the same money for less product. You've probably experienced this without realizing it. That bag of chips is now 2/3 air. Your cereal box is narrower. Toilet paper rolls have fewer sheets. Candy bars are smaller. Restaurant portions have shrunk. Companies think you won't notice a smaller package as much as a price increase. Studies show that over 2/3 of common grocery products have shrunk in size while maintaining or increasing prices. So when you feel like you're buying less with the same money, you're not imagining it. You literally are getting less. Next, let's discuss greedflation. During peak inflation in 2021 and 2022, companies raised prices because their costs went up, supply chains were disrupted, energy prices spiked, labor costs increased. But here's what happened. Even after those cost pressures eased, many companies kept prices high. Corporate profit margins hit record levels and stayed there. Companies realized consumers had gotten used to higher prices, so they kept them. Why lower prices if people are still buying? Take fast food. A meal that cost $7 in 2019 now costs $12 or $13. Yes, costs went up, but did they almost double? No. The rest is companies maintaining higher margins because they can. Here's another factor: quality degradation. Companies maintain prices but reduce quality. Restaurants use cheaper ingredients. Manufacturers use lower quality materials. Clothing falls apart faster. Gear. Paying the same price for an inferior product. That thick cotton shirt is now thin and see-through. Solid wood furniture is now particle board. Appliances that lasted a decade break after 2 years. Companies call this value engineering. You call it getting ripped off. Then there's subscription creep. Everything is a subscription now. Streaming services were cheap alternatives to cable. Now you need Netflix, Disney+, Hulu, Max, Apple TV, and more. Each one keeps raising prices. Netflix started at $8 and is now pushing $20. Software, cloud storage, fitness apps, meal planning, productivity tools, even your car has subscription features. A few dollars here, 10 there, and suddenly you're spending hundreds monthly on subscriptions you barely use. Now wages. Even if prices only went up by inflation, it would feel expensive if wages didn't keep up. And for most workers, they haven't. Real wages have barely budged. Here's what that means. Few made $50,000 in 2020, and prices went up 25%. You'd need $62,500 today to have the same purchasing power. Did you get a $12,500 raise? Most people didn't. So even with a raise, you're actually poorer. This wage lag is why everything feels so expensive. It's not just that prices went up. Your paycheck didn't go up enough to compensate. So why does everything feel more expensive, even though inflation cooled down? It's multiple factors. Cumulative price increases are still baked in. Shrinkflation means less for your money. Companies maintain high profits despite lower costs. Product quality declined while prices stayed the same. Subscriptions keep creeping up, and wages haven't kept pace. You're not imagining it. Things really are more expensive, and your money doesn't go as far. The official inflation rate doesn't capture what's happening in your daily life. What can you do? First, become aware of shrinkflation. Check unit prices at the grocery store, not just sticker prices. Compare ounces, not packages. Second, audit your subscriptions. Cancel what you're not using. Third, shop around. Loyalty doesn't pay when companies maximize profits. Fourth, advocate for yourself at work. If wages haven't kept up, ask for a real raise. Understanding what's really happening is the first step to navigating it. It's not just inflation, too. It's a whole ecosystem of factors, making your money worth less. If this explains something you've been feeling, subscribe to Economics Decoded for more videos breaking down economic forces affecting your life. What topic should we tackle next? Drop your suggestions in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.